Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. Today I'm going to be doing my very first budget with me for December, so stick around. Alright y'all, like I said, this is my very first budget with me video for the month of December. I am paid twice a month, bi-weekly. So that's 2 pay periods for the month of December. And I'm just going to be honest. Usually when I get paid, I will pay bills that are due around that time. And I didn't have any kind of clear direction. I would just get paid. I had no budget for groceries. I will coupon sometimes, but I've kind of slacked off from that. And I would literally go in the store, get paid, and usually I go to Walmart because I live in a small town, country town, and Walmart's pretty much all we have. So I would literally go in Walmart and go shopping for groceries and things my kids needed and basically go crazy. Like spend well over $300 and wondering what the heck did I spend money on. So I'm trying to do better before the new year starts. So I wanted to hold myself accountable and have you guys kind of hold me accountable too. So this is why I'm doing this video. This right here, this is just a free printout that I got from the Budget Moms website. If you don't know who the Budget Mom is, please look her up on YouTube. If you are struggling with budgeting, saving, she is awesome. She's been on YouTube for a while and she has a ton of videos and there are a lot to learn from her. So I didn't really do a lot of spending for Black Friday or anything like that, but I did hear about Budget Mom's Paycheck by Paycheck workbook. And it's kind of like a planner, but it's basically a workbook. And usually I would write stuff down and then don't know where I put it, didn't have it in a notebook or anything. So I looked on YouTube and I saw a flip through of the Budget by Paycheck, Paycheck by Paycheck workbook. And I realized she has everything all lined out for you. There's no trying to come up with anything. You literally just sit down with the workbook and figure out your budget. It's awesome. As soon as it comes in, I'll do a flip through on my channel and show you kind of how it is. But when you place an order on her website, you get access to this little place where you can go and print things out. I'm not really sure where it is because I actually didn't print this out. My mom, she ordered the workbook as well, so she got this printed out for us. But these are just some free samples. So I'm going to do my December budget on this free printable. And these are kind of what the pages in the workbook look like. And the cool thing about the workbook, she has it set up as if someone would get paid weekly. So for the month of January, there's 5 pages. Someone like me getting paid twice a month, I could literally use this book for 2 years. So that was the great thing about it for me. And there's still a sale going on right now. I believe it's 15% off. If there's a coupon code or anything, I think it's Black Friday 15, all caps. But I will check for sure after I'm done with this video and I will put the correct code down. And you just go to her website, www.thebudgetmom.com. And she also has a Live Rich planner, but it's been out of stock for a while. I did hear that it wouldn't be back in stock until I think June of 2020. So just get the workbook and it's good to get it when there's a little sale. So I'm just going to go ahead and start working on my budget. Okay, I had to do a little cheat sheet and it's kind of messy, so just don't even worry about it. But one of the things I'm doing right here, I'm going to put what my income for the first check that I receive in December will be on December the 12th. This right here, this $1,200, that's just an estimate because I'm not really sure what I would bring in. I did miss a couple of days of week on this pay period for family emergencies. And unfortunately, there's not always enough paid time off hours. So I will be minus a couple of days. So I did go ahead and just budget $1,200 because I believe that is the lowest amount that I would bring home. If I end up bringing home more, that's okay. Okay, so for this month, the mortgage is due on the 2nd of the month. We've already paid the mortgage, but I think what I'm going to try to do is start dividing the mortgage up because it's $853 a month. So when I get my first check in December, I'm going to go ahead and put that aside for the mortgage. Okay, as far as utilities, right here, I'm just going to use that for the electricity bill. It's 167.32. Usually our electricity bill is a little bit lower than this. I was kind of shocked at the amount this month, but I really think it's because we've been getting some colder weather and we kind of need to adjust the thermostat because we're not really sure, what that sweet spot is just yet. But it's usually like maybe $120 because we're not home during the daytime, at least Monday through Friday. We're not home. So, and we don't have a water bill or trash. We live on outside of the city limits. So in the country, we still have a dumpster. We take our own trash to the dumpster. We have a well. So our well is electric. So the water is kind of added in with the electricity bill. So there's no extra payment. As far as cable, we do have a satellite bill that is due on the 21st. So I'm going to go ahead and put that amount in there. Soon, we are going to work this out to where this bill is quite lower than what it is. I think the reason why it's so much is because we have receivers in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. So I think we can get that down a little bit. Um, internet is due on the 28th of the month for us. So I'm not going to budget that in just yet. We don't have a house phone. We have cell phones. They're not due to the end of the month, so not going to put that in there either. Now, I will put Trinity, that's our daughter. Her cell phone bill is $42 a month. It's due on the 11th, but her bill is already, set aside. So we don't have to worry about paying that for Trinity's bill. And this month, our car insurance is due like the 12th of the month, and it is $175. I am going to start setting a sinking fund for the car insurance because you get a little bit of a discount if you pay the whole thing up for 6 months. So I'm going to see how much we'll be saving, and I'm going to start a sinking fund to start paying that so we can get that discount because every little bit helps. I do have a car payment this month, and it's $412. So the total is $88.82. And when I get my actual check, I will come in and I will write down what my income actually was compared to what we budgeted for. Okay, so after $880.82, it leaves us $319.18. So for gas, my job is 7 minutes away from my home. But before I go to work, I have to drop the 2 oldest kids off at the bus stop because they go to a school that's over an hour away from us. It's a magnet school. It's like the best school in our parish. So they travel over an hour to school, and then back home it's over an hour. And after that, I take my son, which is the youngest, the 9-year-old. He is homeschooled. And my mom is a great help, and she helps us homeschool him. So I take him to my mom's, which is the next town over, maybe 10, 12 minutes to get there. And then I usually get ready for work at her house. And then after that, then I head to work. So since the towns are kind of close, we really don't spend a lot of gas. It seems like it, but we really don't. So for 2 weeks, I'm budgeting $30 for gas. And I like that there's actually an area where you budget it, but what you actually spent. So if I have to get more gas, then I'll fill that in and I'll adjust what we use for gas. As far as entertainment goes, right now, the only entertainment that we're getting is at home for free. With both of us working long hours and we both work Monday through Friday, typically there's not a lot of entertainment. So we're not budgeting anything for entertainment. I'm going to go on down to groceries. Well, after gas, that leaves me $289.18. So now I'm going to go on to groceries. We are a family of 5. And when I tell you the number that we're going to budget on groceries, I don't want anybody to freak out because I can promise you we are all very well fed. Nobody goes hungry. But before, when I didn't have a grocery budget, we would literally just throw things in the buggy and we did not meal plan. So we've started meal planning, and if you are not familiar with Jordan Page, check out her channel. It's Jordan Page, free, fun, or cheap. Fun, free, or cheap, something like that. But just type in Jordan Page and her page will pop up. So I have learned from Jordan to basically see what we already have at home in our freezer, in our fridge, and in our pantry, and make meals with what we already have. So when I go out to buy groceries, like right now, I have pasta in the cabinet. I have a jar of pasta sauce, and we have venison in the freezer. We have boneless chicken breast strips in the freezer, and in our fridge we have shredded cheese. So we can come up with some pretty good meals just by what we have in our fridge, freezer, and in our pantry. And if you want to try this, just go look in your fridge and kind of do an inventory. She suggests don't write everything down you have in your fridge, just, some of the things, and see what you can work with. So, okay, for 5 people, every 2 weeks, I am going to do a grocery budget of $125. Now, Jordan also suggests that it should be $100 per family member. So if you go by that rule, we would be spending $500 on groceries. No. That would be a lot of waste in our family. For one, again, like I said, Monday through Friday, we're all gone. So the kids typically will eat breakfast at home, but we do a lot of boiled eggs, sliced turkey, sliced cheese, and the kids will get like breakfast burritos, and they eat that for breakfast. They also have the option to eat breakfast at school if they would like, and they are given lunch money, so they can do that, but they choose to eat what we have at home. And my kids are kind of particular, so they like the same things. So nobody's home for lunch. And for supper, I believe that we can make this work for $125. Now, at the end of the month, when I come back and I guess it'll be the middle of the month. When I come back and I do the second half of the December budget. If that 125 didn't work out, guys, I will let you know. But I am pretty positive that it's going to work out for us. We are a family that does not eat pork. So as far as meat goes, we eat turkey, chicken, beef. I don't eat seafood, but everyone else in the house does. And we actually buy the healthiest kind of ground beef that you can get, which is the 93% lean, 7% fat. So anyway, I think we can make this work. Like I said, if it doesn't, I'll let you guys know, but we're going to rock it and see how it goes for us. Okay, so after the 125 for groceries, that's going to leave me $164.18. Now, occasionally we will eat out. The reason behind us meal planning is because a lot of times when we get off late and we haven't decided what we're going to take out of the freezer to let thaw while we're at work, and we have no clear direction on what we're going to have for supper. Again, I told you guys, my kids go to school an hour away, so back up. So by the time they get home, they get off the bus at like 5:15. So by the time we make it home, it's 5:25, and once they get settled and get homework and all of that done, and once I unwind, usually it's about 6 o'clock trying to get dinner ready. But if it's been a long, hard day at work, and we haven't taken anything out, we typically will order food. We're not going to keep doing that. We can spend so much money eating out. So instead of just having random days where we spend money eating out, we're going to plan, and I'm putting aside $50 every 2 weeks for us to eat out. And the reason why I'm doing $50 is because, again, I live in a rural area. There's not really much. There's Sonic, there's Pizza Hut, Subway, but not a whole lot of options. But in a couple of towns over, there is a restaurant that we really enjoy. The food's really good. It can be on the pricey side. Typically for the 5 of us to eat, it would be about $53. But that's also because we don't limit our children. Whatever they see on the menu, we let them order. And I was about to say 17-year-old, but she just turned 18. She has some expensive taste. Her meal will cost more than all of ours. So we're going to limit that as well. And I think we can order something that we like off their menu for $50. And anything we have left over, we will use. It'll just carry over to the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to budget $50. Okay. Trying to see. I guess I kind of made an oops here and didn't put down what we would have left after the $50 for eating out. But after that, there are a few things that I'm putting money aside for as far as our sinking fund. I'm going to go over here to like credit cards. We don't have any credit cards, so we don't have to worry about that. And there is a place down here for the card payment, but I did put that up top, so it's okay. And if you order the workbook, you don't have to get the hard copy. You can get the printable version, and it's a little bit cheaper, and you just print it out at home, library, wherever you print it out. And you can print out as many copies as you like. So if you make a mistake and you don't want to white out or scratch it out, you can print out as many copies as you like. I just wanted the workbook itself, the hardback cover. Okay, moving on. So I don't have a lot of sinking funds. Maybe somewhere down the line, it will increase. But right now, I have 3 sinking funds. And if you have been watching my channel for a while, I did a video, my very first video that I uploaded, and it was talking about how we are saving to start a trucking company. I really wish if you're new, you could go back and see that video. It was some great helpful tips. But when you're tired at night and you're trying to work, sometimes you accidentally delete videos that you did not mean to delete. So that would be me, guys. I accidentally deleted 6 of my videos. 2 I can get back, but the other 4 are unfortunately gone forever. And I have to laugh so that I don't cry, because if you are a content creator, you know this YouTube life is not for the faint of heart. It is not for the weak. You spend so many hours uploading videos, making videos, editing videos. Guys, on top of YouTube, I have a full-time job as a nurse, hence the channel name, The Not So Broke Nurse. And I have a small craft business, and I don't just do one craft. I'm all over the place. I do embroidery, vinyl, sublimation, on top of being a mommy to 3 kids. Don't ask me how I do it, because God knows I don't know. I wake up each day and I take it minute by minute, hour by hour, until the next day, and I get up and I do it all over again. Okay, so y'all, I was on a roll with this video, and for some reason it stopped. I think I'm running out of storage on my phone, so hopefully I will be getting a new camera so that I can do my videos on that. But basically, I think I was back to the sinking funds. Okay, so I have 2 sinking funds, and one is for trucking, the trucking company that we're trying to start. I save all my $5 bills, and usually I just put some 5s in the envelope and some random money. But now I'm trying to have a set amount that's going to go in that envelope, and that's going to be $20 every 2 weeks. And I know that's a low number, but it's something. And as long as we are saving and we're going uphill, we're doing great. So that's one sinking fund. And the other sinking fund is, I have been dreaming, y'all, about a multi-needle embroidery machine. Whew, I'm just going to tell you, they are not cheap. So I'm going to save for one. I may not be able to get the 16 needle Melco like I would like, because they're like 9,000 on up. But I'm going to save until I can reach that goal. Okay, so after we put the money aside for the trucking and the money aside for the embroidery machine, that leaves $49.18. I'm going to take $19 of that away and put that in the cash envelope that I have for the kids. And $19 isn't a lot, but my kids have the option. They can eat breakfast for $1 at school and lunch for $2. Usually when they first started, I had been giving them $3 a day. And my kids are they might be the best kids in the world, but they do understand that mom and dad work hard, and they don't try to take advantage of that. Maybe the 9-year-old does, but not the 2 oldest. So if I give them $3 on Monday, and then on Tuesday I try to give them another $3, they're like, I don't need it, mama, because I still... Okay, I'm going to try to wrap this video up because it continues to stop. So anyway, I'm just putting $19 aside for the kids for lunch. And I don't know why I have $25 written down right there for the kids, but that'll leave 30. I promise guys, something does not want me to finish this video. My phone keeps telling me that we're running out of storage, so I'm going back deleting videos, not YouTube videos, just deleting pictures, screenshots, and freeing up storage. But anyway, as I was saying, after the $19 for the kids' lunch, that leaves $30.18. That amount is going to go into savings. I know it's not a whole lot of money, and if my check happens to be more than $1,200, whatever's left over will go in savings. We do have an emergency fund, so I don't want anybody to freak out thinking, oh my God, they got $30.18 to live off of. No, we have a little bit in savings also, so we're doing okay. I guess I'm gonna have to start a sinking fund to get a camera because I don't know how long my phone is gonna hold up. So I'm gonna go before it tells me that I don't have enough storage. Again, if you have any kind of questions about my budget, excuse the fact that it was kind of all over the place. Even though I kind of wrote it out and prepared for it, this is my very first time actually working a budget, so it's not going to be perfect. So don't get discouraged if you've never budgeted before and you try to sit down and you work on your budget and you mess up. The numbers don't add up. Don't worry about it. Take you some time, regroup, and go back and fix it. It's okay. It's your budget. You can work it how you want to work it. You don't have to work it like I work it. You don't have to work it how the budget mom works it or how anybody else does it. It's your budget. Make it work for you and your family. So until next time, guys, don't forget, if this video was helpful in any kind of way and you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Any kind of comments or anything, leave them down below. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos. I'm planning to do a whole lot more uploading, more planning videos, more crafting videos, so you're not going to want to miss out. Thank you to everyone who has been a subscriber from the beginning, the middle, up until now. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. And until next time, bye.